Yo guys, what's going on? This is my review for the new Netflix movie, Day Shift. So Netflix's next big movie starring Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg and Dave Franco just released, and it's called Day Shift. It's about Jamie Foxx's character, I forget the name, Jamie Foxx's character, whose name is Bud. He is a vampire hunter, basically, and this is set in a world where there's, vampires are, not everybody knows about them, but vampires are sort of prevalent, and basically they can only come out at night, and he has a day job as a pool, I was saying in quotation marks, a pool cleaner, but in reality he is actually a vampire hunter. Now, the last big Netflix movie that came out was The Grey Man, and I really did not like that movie at all. I reviewed it. Go check out my review if you haven't already. And you'll see that I did not like that movie. I didn't think it was strong at all. I think Netflix has a problem with their original films where a lot of them just are not good. But, so I watched this movie. I watched all of it, the day it came out. But I'm happy to say that I actually really enjoyed this movie. Now, I didn't love it. I think it definitely has problems that I will talk about. I did not love it, but I got a lot of enjoyment out of this movie. I thought it was actually really fun, and I know the Rotten Tomatoes score isn't that good. I think it's at like 56 last time I checked. That's for critic rating. I think the audience rating was 74, but I usually pay attention to the critic rating because, anyway. So yeah, I feel like I'm really surprised that I enjoyed this movie because I feel like it could have went terrible. This movie, because it's got a fun premise, and I would say the execution is good, but where it really shines is in the action. The action is fucking top tier action. It is so fucking fun to watch. It's creatively done, and it's really engaging and really fun to watch. And also this movie is really funny, and I like the dynamic between Jamie Foxx's character Bud and Dave Franco's character. I think his name is Seth. I really enjoy their dynamic. It's sort of a buddy cop movie, except he's not really in the movie all too much. Like, it's not much as you'd expect he'd be if it was a buddy cop movie. But yeah, Snoop Dogg's also in this movie. He's barely in it, but when he is in it, he's really funny. He's really good. I always enjoy Snoop Dogg. But Jamie Foxx really shines in this movie. He's really funny. I like his quippy one-liners. I think he's when the movie calls for emotion, he can do it. Jamie Foxx is really good in this movie. But now I'm going to talk about what I didn't like. I feel like the whole story of this movie was not strong. Like, in terms of what the antagonist's goal was. I thought she was, wasn't particularly good. She was a bit forgettable. And I'm not even 100% sure what her goal was. I think there was something to do with, it was one of these two things. Because I know both of these were elements in the movie. One of them was that she was trying to make it so vampires could come out in the day, but and there was this special sunscreen that made it so they could come out in the day. I don't know if that was her goal to get make more of it or something. And the other one was to just build houses over something. She wanted more land for something. I'm not sure. Maybe that's my fault that I missed it or something. But I think, yeah, the story is not very engaging and not very powerful at all, really. I think what makes this movie very good is the action and the humor and the acting. I think that's what really makes it good. I haven't seen Dave Franco in something in a while, and it's really nice to see him in something new. He sort of does play like a similar character in a lot of things, but that's okay. But there was one particular action scene that I fucking loved. It was so much better than all the other ones. Oh, it's not so much better. The other ones were great, of course. I really, really enjoyed them. But this one stood out to me in particular. It was the one in the house with the two other hunters. One of them is played by Steve Howie, I think his name is. He plays Kev on Shameless. He was really good. But that whole action scene in the house was so fucking good, man. I can't stress how good the action is. It's so fun to watch. This was a really good movie. I would honestly really recommend it. I know the story elements were not that good, and they weren't that engaging, but they work. I suppose they work as like a story. It's a bit hard to follow, but it's a little bit of structure for the movie, other than just killing zombies and stuff. The stuff with his family I actually enjoyed. I thought that was really nice. I feel like his wife probably could have had a bigger role, other than just calling him every 20 minutes, reminding him to pick up his daughter or something. But yeah, I thought the relationship with his daughter was really nice. I enjoyed the family aspect. The only thing I didn't like was the story with the realtor vampire chick. I thought that just wasn't particularly strong, like, at all. But yeah, so yeah, Day Shift is out on Netflix. It is really good. I would highly recommend it. Jamie Foxx is incredible. I know Netflix films are typically not that good, you know, from past experience. Their series are great, but their films are really not. But I really got some enjoyment out of this movie. Snoop Dogg was really good. I don't know if I've mentioned him already. I think I have. He was good in the limited screen time that he got, and he was really funny. And yeah, there's some really funny jokes in this movie. It's just really good. I'm repeating myself now, but I want to stress, because I'm very happy. I wasn't really I was excited for this movie because the premise looked cool, but I wasn't expecting it to be good. I was expecting to be very disappointed, like I was with Grey Man. But it was surprisingly good. It was really a pleasant surprise, and I'm excited for what Netflix has in the future for their films. I know they have like a bunch of other original films coming with big stars and stuff. So yeah, that's my review for Day Shift. It's on Netflix now. It stars Jamie Foxx. I really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. Go watch it. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.